Anyone need the lavatory? Because this is what I'm drinking. It's named after a toilet by the sound of it. There we go, Lav. Of course, I'm only joking. It's not named after a toilet at all, and it's actually called Lav, which is why I made the joke. But anyway, my poor sense of humour aside, we're coming to Serbia for this beer. Serbia, again, a country that I've been trying to get hold of for a number of years. Finally have. Apparently this is a very common beer in Serbia. This is one of two most common ones, evidently. Won some medals there, as you can see, dead centre where it says 1892. No, tell a lie, they haven't. I do apologise, I thought it was, but it's not. So there we go then, it is a 5%er, as you can see it there. A little bit of interesting stuff there with a lion looking the opposite way. Nice decoration on the bottle, I must add. You can see that, like a leaf, like a barley leaf, or malt or whatever it is, I don't know. Very interesting bottle. The beer itself is somewhat interesting. Notice the very, very small head. This is full to the brim, so I need to be very careful when testing this. There then is the cap of the lion looking the other way, which I thought would make a really cool cap to have. I don't collect them personally, but I know there are some people out there that collect caps and, like myself, the beer labels. So yeah, that will add to my collection very soon. 330ml bottle, and right, we're just going to go in without spilling any of this. As you can see, that is right at the top of the beer. Can you see that? There is like literally an inch. You just see that. That's how full this is. So straight away, first appearance is small, minimal head. Looks quite runny. I wouldn't say very well carbonated. Maybe I've chose the wrong glass for this, but you can just see the little stream coming up, slow to begin with, and it sort of speeds up. Can you see that? So yeah, it looks like a straw-like colouring for the beer, but yeah, we'll get on and we'll do the smelling and tasting. Being very careful not to spill it, hopefully. Strong hints of cereal smell, so like it smells like a cereal, yeah, cereal smell. I want to say like a yeast as well. I can almost smell like a yeast in there. Sort of like bread, like a bread smell. Bread and cereal is probably the best way to describe it. Yeah, it smells a bit musky-ish, so there's obviously an essence of some form of like background note, but I don't know what. But yeah, smell, probably not the greatest of smells, but if you like that sort of smell of cereal and bread, I guess this would be right up your street. But hey ho, I'm going to now go on with the tasting. Very strange, because the smell does in fact represent what this tastes like. Okay, I'm not saying it's like liquid bread, but and I'm not saying it's like a mashed up cereal either, but it's odd because you're getting that. What you can smell is more or less what you're going to taste. Okay, it's a very, very unusual beer. I don't get many of these, and this is going to be another hard one to describe. As you know, I've been getting a lot of these hard ones lately. And they do make my life hell, because trying to describe this to you guys and fans all over the world is just a fucking nightmare. So I'll do my best. Incredibly smooth, very light, very, very low carbonated considering what you're getting in there. Slow to start with and then fast. It's just low carbonation all the way through. The head is very bubblish, so it's like a frothy head. It doesn't stick around though, to be fair. it's weird because you get the taste of the beer, and then the head kind of little bubbling, popping action, and it's like that frothiness again on the mouthfeel, but then it very quickly disappears on the first gulp, but then somehow still remains at the back and comes back a bit, if that makes sense. So beer rush, bit of head, and then the aftertaste is pure head. And again, the taste is a bit perfumey, very smooth, cerealish, and a bit breadish and doughy, like a doughy taste. Aftertaste, there isn't really much there. Maybe again a bit of the bread aftertaste, that doughy sort of aftertaste that wears off, and then it leaves you with a light refreshment. It's an unusual beer. I don't know how or what category this would really fall in, but certainly one of the strangest and probably one of the better beers I've had. Right, okay, there's a little essence of sharpness. You've really got to swish it around your mouth a little bit before swallowing, but you do get like a little sharpness on the back of the throat. A slight dryness, but yet in a weird way, like it's kind of refreshing, but the frothiness sort of dies off, which then turns into the dryness. So once you get the frothiness of the head, it turns into a complete dry taste afterwards, which is nice. I kind of like that. It's nice and gentle in the mouth. Everything about this beer is really gentle, very light. It's just, I don't know. On first pouring, it seems quite crisp beer, but it's not really, because when you drink it, it's just very, very gentle. I would say it's just what you see is what you get, what you smell is what you get. It's everything. What you can smell is a taste. You know, it's a very strange beer. No lacing, as you can see. The head's virtually gone. Yeah, it's a strange one, but I'm happy with this. I really am happy with this beer. It's quite an unusual taste, and I like it. I really do. And that's how happy I am with it. I've just nicked it. Beautiful. Probably going to regret that later on, but there you go. As you can see, virtually only dribs and drabs of lacing, just around the glass. Once you get past all the writing on the glass, but yeah, a lovely beer. Can't fault it. And that concludes my my beer review. So we're going to go for the scores. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I love it. I don't know what it is about this beer. I don't even know what's in it. But they've just done something incredible. Beautiful taste. Dry aftertaste, very smooth. Yeah, strange beer, but nice. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from Serbia. Lav.